And we are live.
Welcome back, everybody, and to another episode of the Broken Millennials podcast with me, Evan Hoy. You got Paul Shapiro, aka Pookie, and then you got JB, aka Jared Bear. So, welcome, fellas. Welcome back. Good to see y'all again after first time I've seen you guys in a few weeks, but y'all held it down last week, so appreciate y'all doing that. So make sure you guys go follow us on Facebook at Broken Millennials. You got Instagram, TikTok, the Broken Millennials podcast, as well as YouTube. So make sure you guys are go checking out this podcast here. So this
Wait. Before we
Lord.
get into this, we got
It
to figure out and find out what you were doing last week. Because someone said you were on a guy's trip, and we just need to know how wild it got.
wasn't wild at all. I went with my buddy John, and then his parents were there. So I ended up drinking
Partying with the parents? What?
Yeah, I drank with my buddy's parents. So
Parents are cool as fuck too. So.
His parents are so freaking sweet. So they got a place out in Cadillac. So it's about 3 hours away from here. And Paul went there. What was it? February, March, I think it was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, something like that. So that was roughing it. So we stayed in a barn, and we had a tent in the barn, and then we had a heater and cots. Yeah, so we roughed it. So this time around, the house was it's getting close to being done. So we kind of just stayed in the house, and it was really nice weather, dude. It was like in the mid 60s, high 60s the entire time. The fall colors were out, so. It was just me, my buddy John, and his parents, and his dog Rudy, and we were just kind of chilling and
Rudy,
and we were drinking the entire weekend. So it was cool, man. It was cool. So
See, I thought you were on an anniversary trip and out there making babies and whatnot.
No, can't really make babies, but nothing like that. But no, I was drinking with his dad. I stayed up with his dad, and we split a pint of Crown, and had lots of beers around the fire, so that was pretty chill. It was awesome.
Yeah, that good shit.
Yeah, and you know what? It was the Crown Royal Vanilla. And no, I'm not a big like whiskey, bourbon, any type of dude, but that stuff was so smooth. No bite to it at all. It was just you could drink a lot of it. Let's just put it that way.
You could drink a lot.
You could drink a lot of it. So next time we go, I'm probably gonna get a fifth.
Well, damn.
Y'all got to try it. So Crown Royal Vanilla is delicious as hell.
I'm not getting a sponsorship yet, so you can't do that plug yet.
No free ads. No free ads.
Well, this is shamelessly asking for a plug here. So we're gonna get there. We'll get
Please.
please. Sorry, fellas. So how we doing today?
All right.
Nah, I'm up. It's gonna be a long day.
You two are men of many words today.
Jamie's birthday, so we're just.
It is Paul's wife's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday!
You should tell her.
So happy birthday to Jamie. So what do you guys doing?
She turned 25 again.
Is that for 25 for like the second year in a row? I think it was.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yep.
That's what's up.
What do you guys do for her birthday today?
Chilling right now, probably going to our store, probably going to Target. Then,
I like how you've adopted that as your store too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then after that, probably chilling and going to dinner or something.
See, you can't even say shit about my birthday dinner because you guys are doing the exact same thing, just splitting it up a little bit.
Yeah, bro. We're not exciting people. So,
no.
And plus, she wanted to keep it low key because it's not like a big, it's not a big birthday. So she's like, I don't really care. I'm like, okay, do what you want, bro.
Where are you guys going out to eat?
I don't know. She hasn't decided.
It's wherever the wind takes her.
Yep.
It's a very adult birthday. I'll say that. Target and dinner, or
Bro,
Target dinner.
Probably go to bed at like 9:30
or movies, something like that.
Yeah, probably go to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock. Nothing crazy.
Living on the wild side on a Saturday.
Oh my god. What about you, Jeremy? You got a lot of stuff going on tonight, right?
A lot of stuff going on tonight. It's been a long, very busy week. We're trying to schedule stuff with TNA, doing stuff like that. The TNA wrestlers came to the studio to just join us for a little bit. We had Joe Hendry and the Hardy Boys in studio. Then we had the Pistons home opener on Wednesday as well too. Then today is obviously Michigan versus Michigan State. TNA is downtown at the Wayne State Fieldhouse. So I'll be going to that as well too. I got to do some other stuff for Woodward as well for the day. Like it's just a long day, and I have a birthday party as well too. Shout out to Carly, happy birthday to her.
Dang. All right. So Jeremy's Saturday is insanely busy, while Paul's is a little bit more chill.
What about yours?
Yeah,
I think we're going to the Orchard today, and
Target.
that's about. We may go to Target.
Which
We may go to Home Goods because apparently Halloween stuff is on clearance today, so we may try and scoop up some deals. So
Oh yeah, it is close to the end of the month. Yeah,
it is. It is. So
which Orchard do you go into?
we're thinking about probably Spicers because I know Spicers or Blake's, but Blake's out in Armada is always going to be insanely packed no matter when you go. They'll probably
every
go Spicers.
Saturday. Yeah.
So
Do they have like anything special going on, like haunted anything or haunted maze or something?
no, probably no, because I feel like a lot of places have kind of made everything so kid friendly now because we went to Halloween nights at Greenfield Village. And I remember, Paul, you remember working there, right? Working, Halloween nights, how it was a little bit more scary, a little bit more eerie, a little bit. But now it's so kid friendly. It's like, okay, I feel way out of
it was always kid friendly. I don't think it was
place here.
I don't think it was ever.
It was actually scary because it was a restaurant out in the far one. You remember Mrs. Fisher's, right? The one that was like way farther than everything else. And around that area they had the scarecrows, right? And they had someone dressed in a scarecrow costume, and they would act like a scarecrow, and then they would jump out and scare people. But now this time around they just they move subtly, and they're just kind of moving this, and then they walk up, just kind of do a slow walk up, and then they walk back. I'm like, what happened to jumping out and scaring people and actually making it a little bit more frightening, But I guess they kid friendly, but it was still fun nonetheless. And it brought a lot of old memories there because I was there for 8 years. It's my first job, so I remember doing a lot of stuff that I didn't want to do.
Hey, some schmuck, $10 to stand in a Michael Myers mask and scare everybody.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
What a job, man.
Yeah, I know. And the pay was so ridiculous back then too. I was a supervisor in the warehouse, forklift certified, and I was only making like $9 an hour.
Yeah.
It was like, dude, come on.
All of us were two-jobbing it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, people may have to two-job it now.
Yep.
Yeah,
this fucking guy.
That guy. My camera's going backwards. Anywho. All right, fellas, let's get this party rolling here. So I'm going to start off with a little somber news. Artist Leanne Payne has unfortunately passed away. He died October 16th after falling from a third-floor balcony of his hotel room. So as many of you guys know, he was a member of the big band One Direction. And he went on to a solo career as many others did, but he was only 31 years old. And according to the reports, this is from ABC News, that he had multiple substances in his system when he fell to his death from a third-floor balcony of his hotel room in Buenos Aires, Argentina. And, my wife was telling me about it, and apparently he, in the lobby of that hotel that he was staying at, he was convulsing, and the hotel workers apparently just told him to just go up to his room rather than call the police. So now police are investigating the hotel just because it seems it's very suspicious. So his dad is staying back in Buenos Aires until the body is released. So it is very unfortunate. To be honest, I wasn't a big fan of One Direction, but it's still sad to see someone so young, 31 years old. He had his struggles, just like a lot of artists do, but it's just really, really, really sad to see someone so young be so troubled and to go out the way that he did. And the cause of death was obviously, death by falling from the third story. So he sustained a lot of head injuries, and it's just unfortunate. So I want to get your guys' take on it. Did you guys listen to One Direction? It's cool if not, no judgment if you did, but Liam Payne had a song called "Strip That Down" with Quavo, which was a banger.
I remember that.
Yeah, I forgot about that song, and I played it again. It was a banger, but I want to get your guys' take on it, and either one of you can go first.
Paul, you want to take it first?
Yeah, I didn't listen to them. I know what song you're talking about, Evan, and it was pretty good, but it's not like my cup of tea. So sucks though that what happened. It's never he's too young, so it's never good to for the family side to just keep reliving it. And I just hope it gets over for them soon rather than later. So just so they are at peace and they can just pick up the pieces and try to move on as best they can.
Yeah, this story is just so crazy and how it all started and how it all came out and everything like that. The information that Evan that you just said that they just saw him like convulsing in the lobby earlier on in the day and didn't do anything about it. This is the first time I'm hearing about it because originally all I seen was the Snapchat reel that he had put out probably like an hour and a half before all this news came out of him passing and jumping off the balcony and everything like that. But mental health issues are a real thing, man. That's just something that you can't just look over and gloss over. Like someone said, he got into an argument with his girlfriend at the time, which an hour later on that Snapchat reel, they seem to be very friendly, buddy, and having a good time on vacation. But you never know, something could just switch, and he just had a very, very bad day episode, and this is what came of it. It's just sad to see because, as you said, he was so young at 31, and I didn't used to listen to One Direction. I know they had some bangers here and there, but they just weren't like my cup of tea. But still, I mean, all the solo careers that they all had as well too seem to be doing a lot better. I seen them like them during their solo careers. So, but it's just sad seeing this.
So, rest in peace to Liam Payne. Our hearts and thoughts go out to him and his family and his loved ones. So, gentlemen, as we've done in the past, I'd like to take a quick moment of silence for him. All righty. Thank you guys. Once again, rest in peace to Liam Payne. Hearts and thoughts go out to you and your family. All right, everybody, on to more later news. So obviously the name of our podcast is Broken Millennials Podcast, right? As we just talked about, we used to two-job it. We still got a two-job it as millennials. We've been through hell and back, man. Hell and back. So, and obviously we're millennials because of our age. So I'm topic up. So we're going to kind of bring up a new section or segment called Millennial Throwback. All right. So this is when we're going to bring up something from our childhood that we remember, or it's in the very cornerstones of our memory that we haven't thought of in 20 years or whatever the case may be. And I think it'd be a good idea to bring up Saturday morning cartoons.
Ooh.
Saturday morning cartoons. Obviously, I don't know about you guys, but cornerstone cartoons were like the cornerstone of was the highlight of my week. Just running home from school, waiting to go to Blockbuster, rent the game, all that stuff. And then Saturday morning cartoons popped on. So I want to see if you guys recognize this, this intro. And I hope no ads play. And of course,
an ad plays.
Oh my God, no way. All right. See if you guys.
Yu-Gi-Oh, motherfucker.
Yup.
Okay, I didn't used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm sorry, I was not in. I was not in the cool kids club with Yu-Gi-Oh. It is
fucking
pass.
Yamu. Yeah,
Pass.
That was a straight banger. So, damn, man, I want to go back. I think I rewatched the first season like a few years ago, and I just remember just being so hyped for that. So that was one of my favorites. Paul, what was one of your favorite Saturday morning cartoons?
I don't know, man. Probably that or Pokemon or yeah. Back when Cartoon Network had Toonami, they would show episodes of DBZ Kai, so I'd watch that too a lot. And that was my. I know it's not Saturday morning, but it's still after school every day. It would always be on, so I'd watch it.
So who I don't think I've ever asked you this, but who was your favorite, like, all right, all time Dragon Ball Z favorite character of all time? I think I know who it is.
Toss up between Vegeta and Goku.
Okay, yeah. I figured Vegeta would be your boy.
Yeah, Vegeta is toss up, but it's mostly leaning towards Vegeta. What about you guys?
JB, what was your favorite cartoon, and then what was your favorite DBZ character?
Okay, so Dragon Ball Z character is a 0 because I didn't used to watch that either.
What?
So
Okay.
don't start. don't.
Make me go off key 16 minutes into this podcast.
We might have that section early, Paul, because I'm getting heated because no Harry Potter, no Dragon Ball Z, no Yu-Gi-Oh. What would you do? Just stare at a fucking brick wall your entire
Would you
life?
listen to NPR and fucking do your stocks?
NPR has a lot of good information.
Would
Okay,
you do your stocks and manage your portfolio?
I need to balance my checkbook.
NPR has a lot of good information, and I wish
Oh,
they
I'm
would've
sure
taught
they
us how
do
to
for a
balance
fucking
checkbook
9-year-old
in high
fuck
school.
who doesn't watch anything good.
But no, I was a Pokemon guy. Like I didn't do Yu-Gi-Oh or Dragon Ball Z or any of this stuff like that. And honestly, one that's coming to mind like every Saturday morning that was like huge for me was on, I think, ABC when they used to have it, Recess.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Recess used to be my shit back when it was that Saturday early morning. You go there and sit in the living room, you get a big ass bowl of cereal, and then you're just eating cereal from like 8 a.m. to like 11.
I thought he was going to say like 60 minutes or something like that.
60.
I will say Phineas and Ferb was up there too. Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, Phineas and Ferb, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, Recess was a banger.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Arnold.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Wait, what'd you say?
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Straight banger.
Bob Ross, you know.
Yeah, Bob Ross. Yeah.
Just gonna hide this little bush right here in the back. You don't even know.
That's probably what you watch instead of Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't want to hear it.
I was trying to learn some skills, man.
Well, when you were God.
Yu-Gi-Oh teaches you skills.
What?
Teaches you the heart of the cards.
How
don't-
that and how to perform under pressure. You know.
Very true.
Ash used to do the same thing on Pokemon. What are we talking about?
Ash never won anything until we were like 30 years old.
Yeah.
He was still learning. He was a child.
Yugi was a champion when we were kids.
Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever. Pokemon was better.
Sorry.
I will admit, yes, Pokemon was better, but I think I only know like the first generation and then the second generation with like Totodile
series.
Yeah. Those ones I'm familiar. After that, I lost count because they were just like throwing shit together at that point.
It's kind of like the Power Rangers, how I didn't watch it after the original show. And now there's like Power Rangers Ninjas, Power Rangers Space Rangers, Power Rangers, whatever the fuck. Like, you know, it's ridiculous.
I will give Power Rangers credit because I stayed on for a long time watching them, probably up until the space episodes, and then afterwards it was just like, yep, I'm done.
Yeah, I only watched the OG series and then the movie. That's it.
Oh yeah, the movies were fire.
Movies, shit. Yeah.
Paul knows about this, but the Power Rangers voiceover.
Power Rangers voice. Wait, what?
Oh my god! So do yourself a favor. Look up. What was it? Power. It's like the old Power Rangers fight in the original series, and these motherfuckers do voiceovers on that shit. Oh my god, you'll be rolling laughing. And
it is not for like if you play that video.
It's very M-rated.
I have never heard of this before.
Oh my god, bro.
we used to watch some weird ass videos. Let's just put it that way.
There's a lot of weird videos we used to watch.
Yeah.
No, dude, it's hilarious.
Let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah. We're going to segue into something.
That,
totally
and then you
different.
gotta watch the Grandma's Cookies dubbed over on SpongeBob.
I can't find that anywhere.
I think they took it down.
They took it off of YouTube. There's like bits and pieces of it. Find the original one.
Mm.
It's like 5 minutes long, and it's a voiceover of SpongeBob when he goes to Grandma's house. It's so good. It's so
Dude,
good.
what is this? I'm on YouTube right now trying to look this up. Just like Power Rangers voiceover by the people that brought you Juggernaut, bitch.
Yes.
Jordan is racist. Like,
yes.
What is this?
Yes.
Don't play it later. Don't play it now.
Don't play it now.
Don't play it now.
We will get canceled.
Yes, it is that type.
I thought that was the idea. Wait.
If you want to.
No,
I'll suggest it.
yeah. All right, fellas. Yeah, that was a good throwback. It was good talking about that stuff. So, Jeremy, you got some about someone retiring from popular game show?
Yeah, this is probably one of those that people will love. The back in my day type. I guess this isn't really new news, but Pat Sajak is officially calling it quits after this season's end of Wheel of Fortune.
No, he's already gone.
Oh, he's already gone. See, I had no idea about that.
Who took over,
yesterday. Right? Who's up?
Ryan fucking Seacrest.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I guess
he's a little cockroach. He's just everywhere.
I guess him and Vanna White don't really like get along well, which is not surprising.
So he's trying to fire Vanna White?
I don't know.
Dude,
or she's probably gonna be gone. I don't know. Who knows?
You can't get rid of Vanna. That's wrong.
Well, she's been on just as long as Pat Sajak has, so she's probably gonna retire soon too.
Yeah, I would. If I would retire if I was her.
Who are you gonna replace her with though?
Somebody.
Some hot young blonde.
Like, who is out right now that you could see replacing
Pick
Vanna White?
One Instagram model, and you can fucking put her in.
Oh,
all you got to do is push a letter, bro. It's not really like job qualifications.
I'll do my hair. I'll freaking do it.
Vanna White, you have a very important job. Don't listen to what they say. All right.
Yeah, it's so important.
You turn those letters with grace.
That's it.
She's turning letters. Well, you got to make sure you can wear high heels for like an hour, okay?
And smile the entire time without frowning once.
Do not break smile.
Yeah. Other than that, you're fine.
Walking heels in a long dress.
Smile, heels, touch buttons. That's it. And Jeremy, you said MGK is a halftime performer. Where at?
This is once again MGK in the NFL. I don't know what's going on. This is another long series of them in their, cross country trying to do things. They had 2 games over in London. Now they have a couple games over in Germany as well too. And now MGK will be your halftime performance for, I believe, Sunday's game coming up. So I don't think they really show it on TV. Like, he's just going to be in the stadium performing. So we get the studio halftime show while everyone else at the stadium actually gets MGK performing. But once again, NFL, why are you?
Is he big over there?
Fans suffer through this once again.
Is he big over there?
I don't even think so.
It's weird.
It's just weird that he's popping back up again. Like, I don't know what's new with him.
The NFL big in Germany? I know it was big in London, but not like
they're trying to do a lot of things. Like London, Brazil, Germany. Yeah, it's a huge crossover. I don't really understand it, but hey, you get early football like 9:30 a.m.
Why would they get rid of NFL Europe if they're trying to? I don't know. That's just
I don't know. It's
then again, NFL Europe didn't really do nothing, but like if you're gonna keep trying to have a global presence, you would think you would try to like revitalize NFL Europe again, just so they can. I don't know. Keep that culture intact.
Seems like Paul should be the commissioner.
Honestly,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Goodell knows what he's doing.
He hasn't known what he's doing for years now.
I feel like at this point they're just trying to keep him on, just because they don't know who to replace him with.
I'm pretty sure they signed him with an extension a little while ago too.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
So
like 26 or 27, something like that.
But I feel like anyone could do his job though. Like just pick any retired college football coach. Boom. Replace.
I'll
I
put.
don't think Goodell even played football.
I think he's just a
I could
business.
be wrong, but I don't think he actually played. So
Like Nick Saban's doing nothing right now. Like he's on College Game Day right now. He would be the perfect NFL
we
commissioner.
don't need no one. I think they should try to not go old. I think they should be like, because Roger Goodell ain't really that old. He's like in his like 50s or 60s. So get someone like that. Don't get someone in their 70s or 80s. I think.
Speaking of 60s, I did not know both the Harbaugh brothers were in their 60s at all.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh shit, 62 and 60. Damn.
All right, here we go. Roger Goodell played football in high school, but a knee injury ended his athletic ambitions. He instead pursued a business career in football, starting as an intern at the NFL in 1982. He held many roles in the league before becoming the 8th NFL commissioner in 2006. Okay, so we're approaching 20 years of Goodell.
Has it really been that long?
Damn.
Yeah. That's no thanks. So
Talk about milking a job. Damn.
for real. Speaking of annoying people, you're talking about Logan Paul and KSI are having a lawsuit. What's been going on?
Okay, so you guys know Lunchables, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they have launched Lunchies. I don't know. I don't understand this, but
I
this
thought it was
is
called Munchies or Bunchies or Beasties.
no. I think it's a combination of Mr. Beast, Prime, and whatever KSI does. I don't know, but it's like a Lunchable style box that is now has basically like your nachos or your cheese and crackers, and it comes with a bottle of Prime and a Mr. Beast bar. But now they're in hot shit.
Healthier than Lunchables.
See that now they're in hot shit right now because they're claiming that this is supposed to be healthier, and really it's not. It's not as healthy. They're in trouble with the food commissions or whatever.
FDA.
They all know, FDA, because they all know the Prime drinks aren't that great.
Prime is horrible for
you. Yeah, Prime is horrible for you for right now. So now they're branding this as a new healthier kind of thing for kids, and it's really not. So they're kind of lying to all the consumers right now. So they're in a lot of hot water with the FDA.
So are you guys saying Prime? Is it Prime energy drinks that are really bad, or is it all Prime?
All Prime.
All Prime.
All Prime.
Because I tried the Prime lemon lime one and then the Moon one.
But they taste good.
Yeah, they taste great.
They taste great.
But that's as far as you get with that.
Yeah, I was like, when I drank, I was like, ooh.
If you're trying to drink it as a healthy alternative, no, you're sadly mistaken as to why you should drink that. You should just, that's not something you should regularly have.
I know. I was at Kroger's,
especially as a growing youth, should not take that.
I was at Kroger's buying a bunch of these, and I'm just like, "Oh, this tastes great. This is amazing."
That ain't something that I'm gonna give my kid anytime soon. So.
Yeah, I thought this was healthy. It is not. It is not good for you at all.
Pass.
Might as well just give him a Monster for the meal. Fuck.
Paul, you remember the one time you drank a BFC?
Yeah, the one and only time I did.
Yeah, the one that. So for Jeremy, you remember the BFC Monster cans?
Yeah, I remember those.
Them suckers were like this big. I think I don't even know. They're 50. I want to see if look it up. So how big BFC Monster? I don't think they even sell them anymore. But
no,
they
haven't sold them in like 15, 20 years.
Let's see here.
Like, who thought selling this was a good idea? Really?
Oh, 32 ounces.
Yeah,
32 ounce Monster. And then let me see. Let's see here. I'm gonna see how much caffeine was in.
Moral of the story: I tried chugging it, and then we ate Wendy's later that day. Dude. damn near had a heart attack when I was like 18, and
That's not good.
just fucking murdered the toilet.
This dude called me and he was like, Evan, he was like, my chest.
Dude, it was bad.
My chest.
He's like, did you drink the whole thing? I'm like, uh-huh.
I was like, why? He's like, I don't know. It was good.
Oh no, it was good.
Oh my god!
And it was they only had the regular, like the green flavor. They
I
didn't have
remember that,
none of the other flavors. So it was just pure fucking like nastiness for
So Paul, 320 milligrams.
Mm.
It's like 2 cold brews.
God, my heart hurts now. I got a pain in my chest. God.
Imagine drinking that now. Oh my god!
I know some C4 energy drinks have like 300 milligrams. I'm like, that's too much.
Yeah,
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I think
I remember those
in
cans.
the 200 to 300 range.
I remember those cans and being at like liquor stores or gas stations, just looking at them like, yeah, that is too much.
And you can't fit them in a cup holder. Like you have to hold
No,
it.
you just gotta hold it. It's like,
It's like as big as you You're like, this is great.
so much energy. Yeah.
Unleash
colors,
the beast.
sounds. Let's go.
Remember that slogan they had? Unleash the beast.
Oh yeah, I used to drink Monsters all the time. And I think I had maybe 1 or 2 BFC cans, and I drank one. I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
I feel like this used to be a challenge too, like back in the day. How fast you could finish one.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, fucking thank you. Oh, fucking thank you. Paul, actually, you know what? Jeremy, are you familiar with this term or this acronym GGT? I want to see if Jeremy knows what GGT stands for.
GGT.
It has a political. It's a political acronym. Let's just put it that way.
Is it like go get Trump or some shit like that? I don't know.
Close.
Almost.
Close. It's not like a sentence or anything. It's just 3 individual words put together for GGT. I'm gonna see.
No, I have no idea. What are we talking about?
Paul, do you want to enlighten him on that?
God, guns, and Trump.
Oh, good lord. Good lord. Why? God, guns, and Trump.
You know, one of those rally people probably had that in a t-shirt or a flag.
Oh my god! Isn't Trump supposed to be somewhere today too? Actually, like
no, Trump was here like a week or 2 ago.
No,
Trump was just on Rogan the other day too.
I feel like he was supposed to be at like some football game or something like that. That he was saying like a couple days ago.
Hope not.
Because didn't he have like another assassination attempt on him? Like what the fuck?
No, I think someone was going to. They got caught with the gun or.
Oh my god!
Who knows? They're gonna miss anyways. Apparently, someone doesn't know how to fucking, shoot. So
I kind of feel like it's all set up. Like he's the one president that's had the most assassination attempts on him, and that's gonna go down as a record.
Yep.
I feel like it's all. I'm gonna pull out the conspiracy theory. I feel like it's all someone that he hired. Just to get publicity.
See,
so I'm gonna go the conspiracy theory one, even though I'm not one, but I wouldn't be surprised if that would be the case.
Me either.
Right.
So I'm glad we now exposed Jeremy to GGT. I sent you guys something in the group chat. Paul, you're very familiar with this photo. This is Jeremy. So this is actually a thing.
Who made this? Like who made this? Because you don't sell this in stores. You can't go to like
it's crazy because I know
any store and buy this.
Yeah, Paul is very familiar with that photo. Let's just put it that way. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Can't allude to that any day.
No bueno. No bueno.
No bueno.
The simple fact that you had someone make this as a flag is just ridiculous, and you hung it up in your front yard. So proud.
Oh yeah.
It's let's put a pin in this and we'll come back to this because I feel like this can be a go off king type of rant here. So I want to switch gears a little bit, fellas. So question for y'all: your favorite guilty pleasure song? Favorite guilty pleasure song? It could be current, it could be all time, it could be ones that you're like, I hate that I like this song, or it's so catchy that it's just in my brain for too long.
So many. I don't know.
Yeah, there are a lot.
There's nothing I can like pinpoint.
Give me one of them.
Can't even do that.
Come on. Y'all
I got one.
I'd have
I
to
got
hear it.
one.
All right,
That's-
Jeremy.
I got one that's really bad.
Really bad.
Don't come at me for this one.
Yeah,
Chumbawamba tub
oh,
thumping.
shit.
Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba tub thumping. Yes.
Chumbawamba. Going with the throwback too. Going with that throwback. Damn, I can't even remember what that song, what that song sounds like anymore. It's been so long since I've heard it.
I mix a whiskey drink. I mix a vodka drink. I mix yeah, that.
It's just one of those ones that every time it comes on, you're like, all right, this is
Every time it comes on, like I just have to like sing the chorus and like sing a little bit of it. And now I know actually a little bit more about this stupid ass song so much too. They literally wrote this song about their next door neighbor who every day used to get drunk at the pub and then walk himself home. And then he would just literally sit there and try to fidget with himself trying to get in the door.
Yeah.
They literally wrote an entire song about it.
I guess strange things have happened, but that. Okay, all right, I got it. Paul, what about you? You got one?
Paul. I
at
think
this
he
old-
turned his volume on.
Let me see her.
How I work this thing.
All right, so while Paul is figuring his ish out, so you just
Paul, we can't hear you.
can't hear you, bro.
Can't hear anything.
Okay, all right, we
Okay,
got it.
now we
The
heard you.
sound is gone.
The sound is good.
How's it
I'm not-
going?
I'm not joking. I can't.
Okay, so all right, so Paul may read
I don't know.
So Paul, did you mute the sound on your laptop? Okay, he can't hear. Okay.
He can't hear us.
We really can't hear.
him.
We legit just lost Paul. All right, hold on. Let's see here.
I was like, I think we got to text him to see.
Hold on. Oh my god. All right, so while Paul is figuring out his he's being a boomer right now. We're not even gonna go millennial. We're gonna go straight boomer here.
How I work this thing right here.
Yeah, how I work this thing. So I'm gonna say guilty song is that Mamba number 5.
From Lou Bega?
Yeah, a little bit
Ew.
of Africa in my life.
Ew.
Yeah, yeah, come on, don't judge me for that one, bro.
Ew.
Don't. Hey, I didn't judge you for yours. You don't judge me for mine. It's bullshit.
Fucking Lou Bega. Paul, what are you doing?
Paul's looking at it. He's like,
I took a watch the screen because I know what he was doing.
"Are you good now, Paul?"
Paul, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
We can hear you, yes.
we may have to restart it.
Yeah, like close it out and then come back. So fucking Lou Bega,
That is-
huh? Why do you like this song? I guess
I don't know, man. It's catchy. It's catchy. All right. And
it's the same line, like over.
you know what? Shut up. Shut up. The other one is a drunk dude trying to get his keys in the front door.
But like you witness this every single night for like weeks. So like, how can this man get drunk at the pub and somehow stumble and find his way home? Like, what was he drinking that night?
Probably all the good stuff. Probably maybe some Crown Royal vanilla. Who knows? We got Paul back.
Let's see. Ah, there we go.
Holy shit! I don't know what the hell I did.
How you do this thing, fangled thing?
When
right
you
here?
when you cut it, can you get it to where it cuts to where
Dude,
Paul's
that was
sideways
like
on
right
the screen? Like sideways on the screen, and his face is like this close to it,
Bro.
That should be our new profile. That'll be our new profile.
That's the broken millenniums like
That is a perfect profile picture.
cover, bro.
Yeah, that is.
I had to I don't know what happened. That's so I just exited the stream yard and went back in, and apparently it works now. So
Okay, so now
I don't know what you guys were talking about.
we were still on. I said the guilty pleasure song was that Mama.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so that was my kind of guilty pleasure song, and then Jeremy had his Mambo Jumbo Wumbo whatever one.
Chumbawamba Tub Thumping.
I know one.
All right, what's your guilty pleasure?
Icebox by Omarion.
What?
That's
It's classic.
I'll give him that one.
It's weird. It's weird, but I like it.
The one, the song that lately has been stuck in my head is "Espresso" by Sabrina Carpenter.
Hey, my girl.
But
okay,
have you seen?
You want to get
the
real?
SNL sketch?
I'll show you. I'll tell you my actual.
Your actual one? All right, Paul.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
What one?
Forgot the song. It's like one of those long ass song title names. I think it's off of Red or something. So I don't know, but yeah, it's the one that I Prevail covered.
Paul's a Swiftie?
Yeah, you're a low-key Swiftie, bro?
No. It's just stuck. It was just stuck in my head the other day. Yeah. Here, I can look. I can tell you what song it is.
Hey, I even got a message from Roger. He's checking us out right now. He said Lou Bega blows, by the way, Evan.
Hey, I never said it was a good song, all right? I just said it's a guilty pleasure song, all right? Y'all need why am I getting the heat for it? And then Jeremy's just all perfectly fine. Let's talk about Paul's Swiftiness.
Yeah.
I'm not Swiftiness.
You're a secret Swifter. That's all, man. You can admit it. This is a safe space, man. You can just admit it.
And I will never admit anything about being a Swiftie.
It's a safe space, man.
My wife is. I'm not. So, meh.
All right,
you know what? In the car, she's gonna play nothing but Taylor Swift because it's her birthday. I hope you know
that. That's all she does, anyways. That's all she does. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
Nah.
Okay.
All right, that's still a good one.
And then the one with Kendrick.
I forgot she had one with Kendrick.
That Bad Blood or something?
I think so. The catchy beat. They're catchy. I'll give it to her. They're catchy shit.
They're catchy, but they're annoying too.
Yeah.
Very.
She can't sing to me. I don't know.
Yeah, she's done. All right. Next one. Let's move on here. So obviously we're all big movie guys here. Venom just came out today or yesterday. So
that's what I forgot to do.
What would be, obviously we all love movies, but soundtracks can sometimes make the movie, right? So what movie would you watch just for the music?
Guardians. Of the guys.
Oh, yeah.
Or just any of the Guardians?
Any of them, honestly. They're all fucking good.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh my god.
Don't hate on the Fast and Furious franchise. All right, the soundtracks are bangers.
God,
I will say
because Luda made that. Luda made it.
Into the Spider-Verse, the first one, and
that
then
was good.
First Black Panther.
Yo,
Oh yes, first Black Panther soundtrack.
Those
Yes.
like that Into the Spider-Verse one, and Sunflower. I will play Sunflower. It's so overplayed, but I'm never tired of it because I love that movie so fucking much.
do you like the second movie, the Annihilate? That
So
song.
I didn't
that was good too.
I didn't actually watch the second Into the Spider-Verse movie. It's been something that's just
What?
been escaping me.
Wait, what?
What?
I
It's
know.
on Netflix.
Yeah,
I
how?
know. Believe me, I know I'm
Bruh.
not proud of it. I'm not proud of it at all. I'm not proud of it. I'm not happy about it, but I'm gonna watch it.
When you come over on Sunday, we're watching.
When?
All right, bet. When we come over tomorrow, we're gonna watch it. I'm gonna be glued.
Jesus Christ. How do you even not?
I know. I know.
I can't
Not
believe you
proud.
haven't seen this movie.
Nah, I know I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. All right.
He smacks the shit out of you.
Go for it. You can sweet chin music me. How about that?
Hey, always wanted to do that to somebody.
I do too. Like it looks just so
I keep
flawless.
seeing the TikTok of it was an old one back in the 90s or Shawn Michaels. He's like talks to this guy. He's like, "Hey bud, what's your name?" He's like, Stan. And then he fucking hits him with the sweet chin music. That's like my favorite clip.
I would love to do that to somebody. Just walk up
Yeah.
and be like, hey, what's your name? Stan?
So good. So good.
I did put a kid in an ankle lock though. I thought that was pretty cool.
I put my friend's brother in the figure four. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Are you talking
Steven. And Sean, but Steven.
Yeah, I put our buddy's brother in. I've chokeslammed him a few times. I think I've speared him a few times. Yeah, we used to beat up on him really bad.
Don't try this at home. We tried all of this at home.
Yes,
Fuck them kids.
The only one I want to be able to do is the 619, but no one's ever going to be set up for that. No one.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Let's go switch our gears here a little bit here. We talked about you mentioned that Denny's popular breakfast spot is closing 150 restaurants nationwide. No locations are given, and obviously due to the pandemic, I love Denny's. I'm a sucker for breakfast and brunch, all that shit. Here, give me all the coffee, give me all the eggs, all that
Lumberjack.
stuff. Yeah, there we go. Jeremy, did you ever go to Denny's?
What the fuck no? What?
You never gone to Denny's?
No, who is keeping these restaurants employed or still
Really
in
not
business?
you.
What are you talking
Really
about?
not you.
How have you not gone to Denny's?
What?
It's just
Okay,
not a
look.
place I go to.
This is where I'm going to
Not
Jeremy.
even once?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
No.
Dragon Ball Z.
Have you been to Waffle House?
Never been to Denny's.
Denny's, Waffle House, IHOP, what's another place? Like I just recently went to Big Boys. Like I'm just not a fan of these places.
You don't gotta be a fan.
Hell, I don't even like Chick-fil-A. Fuck Chick-fil-A.
I've never had Chick-fil-A, so I can't say that. But I'm gonna get on.
You never had
just not like
Chick-fil-A?
breakfast?
What do you mean you never
Wait,
had
what?
Chick-fil-A?
No, I don't
Never
like
had Chick-fil-A.
No, I've never had Chick-fil-A. Like I don't care about
You never had
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A either?
No.
I don't see
Dog.
that.
There's no way.
Yeah, there's a way. When there's a way.
No, I haven't had Chick-fil-A. Although my niece has been like telling me to go to Raging Cane's or Raging Cane's,
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's, whatever that place is. She's like, that place is the shit.
They're coming out with one in Michigan. I don't know when though.
I think I saw one in like Sterling Heights.
Yeah, there's one in Michigan, but it's like far as hell. It's like so far
They're
away.
doing another one, I think, in Canton.
Of course, can.
Yeah.
But let's get back to it. You just not like breakfast, Jeremy? What the fuck?
No, I like breakfast. It's just like
Really
I'm not
not.
going to wake up
You
early
like-
enough to go out to go and sit at Denny's to eat breakfast.
Clearly, you don't like the all-American GGT breakfast, okay? Like, what's wrong?
I'll
Every
go to like a
time-
Bob Evans, like Bob Evans.
Every
is fire.
time you eat a thing of pancakes, a bald eagle screams in the background, okay? That's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit you get from Denny's.
Miracle.
Right.
I'll
I'm
go to Bob
gonna
Evans.
do the voice right now, but my voice is fucked up, so I can't do the eagle screech.
I'll go
But
to Bob Evans, not Denny's. I'm sorry. No.
All right. How about this? Did you ever have McDonald's?
Bob
breakfast?
Evans
Oh, yeah.
is for fucking 60+ year olds, okay?
Hey, Bob Evans slaps. I don't give a shit what you
Thank
say,
you.
Paul.
Thank
You're
you.
old as fuck too. Okay, that shit.
I'm sorry. Did you have recently technical issues?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties has nothing to do. Has nothing to do with the food choices that someone partakes in. Okay.
I feel like Paul, when he was doing his technical, you guys ever seen Ace Ventura when he's like looking in the tank?
Listen, Bob Evans is known to cater to the old people.
See, even Roger says Chick-fil-A is always packed. There's no need for me to sit in the line. I'm sorry, I'm good.
There's one,
but
right
for some reason, just because I know they're packed, but they move that fucking line. They
do.
That.
They really freaking do. But I'm still not
line.
sitting. I'm not sitting in no line for that shit.
Yeah, I can't
that's
do
why
it.
I always walk in, grab my stuff, and go. It's way quicker.
It's worth it.
Okay, so buy us Chick-fil-A tomorrow then, because I'm not going to Chick-fil-A.
It's Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, buy it today and reheat it for me tomorrow.
Got you.
You see, how bad is that? Like, you're a Christian restaurant that is not open on Sundays for some odd reason. Like, you're losing money.
Or are they gaining money because it closes Sunday?
But like, that's your only employee's day off.
Well, I'm sure they give them a regular schedule. You would think if they're a Christian organization.
Sundays off.
If they're a Christian organization, they would give them their other days off too.
They're not.
They're not. Probably not. Probably pay them like shit too.
They probably are.
Yeah.
I'm sure there has like a bunch of benefits behind it.
Actually, I read that Chick-fil-A has like one of the highest wages for like fast food. So
even Roger said Raging Cane's is overrated, by the way.
Cane's is overrated. Oh my god. I don't know. Never had one. So
I've never had it, so I don't know. I'm just going off of what my niece said.
I hope not.
I'm not about to drive far or anything. I'm not going to drive for a fucking chicken sandwich or whatever the fuck Raising Cane's sells. I'm not driving that fucking far. No.
How far would you drive for like your dream meal? Like, how far would you go?
20 to 30 minutes max.
20 to 30 minutes max.
Yeah,
like
absolutely max, because I'm not going to go fucking out of my way. I'm not driving an hour round trip for a fucking sandwich or a piece of food. Like, I'm not one of those foodies that I don't need the best of the best. I just need something to get me through to my next meal.
I just need something to get me
okay.
to my next
so
pick.
What if Gordon Ramsay had like a pop-up bar, like an hour and a half?
Oh,
that is different.
Oh, that's
oh, that was different.
That was different.
That is different. But I probably wouldn't even attempt to go because I know that shit would be packed. If they took reservations, I would go. But if it's walk-in, I'm not doing it.
It's a pop-up. Like, come
Right.
on.
It's a pop-up. What you do?
Pop these nuts. I'm not going to fucking going.
You probably would if you went.
An hour away, Gordon Ramsay is there preparing every single meal, and you get to meet him. He brings it to your table.
And he yells at his employees like he does in the show.
Yeah, now what?
Tempting, but it depends on what mood I'm in.
And then, upon request, he'll call you an idiot sandwich.
And then he'll just hit the shit out of you. He'll beat you as you
roll.
And then,
right?
No end.
Raw.
I can't believe you wouldn't do it. An hour away.
Listen,
if there's reservations, I would go.
You mean to tell me you wouldn't want to be called an idiot sandwich by Gordon Ramsay himself?
Look, I love Gordon Ramsay just as much as the next Gordon Ramsay fan, but I'm not so in love with him that he's going to fucking
belittle you.
Yeah, emotional damage. Like
emotional
damage. Sandwich. I'm sure he calls so many other people an idiot sandwich.
But you have that unique story now.
Yeah, see?
I'll be happy if I just fucking meet the dude.
Well, go to the pop-up bar, you will.
Fair enough. Just saying.
So I mentioned McDonald's earlier, right? So I'm pretty sure we've all had McDonald's breakfast at some point, right?
Oh, I don't know, Jeremy, have you?
Yes, I've had McDonald's breakfast. God. I'm not un-American like that to not have McDonald's breakfast.
You draw the line there.
McDonald's is McDonald's is okay, but fucking IHOP and Denny's is not so fucking American.
I just don't need to drive that far for pancakes. I'm sorry.
How far away is one from you?
I don't know, probably like a good 10 minutes, but like McDonald's is right around the corner.
Dog, 10 minutes is far.
McDonald's is right around the corner. I don't need to be up at 7 a.m. to like
10
go.
minutes.
You don't need to go to 7 a.m.
And I'm not eating pancakes at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon either.
When you're drunk, that's the best time to go.
It really is.
No, not 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when you're drunk.
Denny's, it goes down.
No. Denny's is also where a lot of other bad shit goes down too. So I'm gonna pass from Denny's.
Trust me, yeah, we've been there, especially the one out in Belleville.
The sketchy Denny's, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we've been there a few times.
I used to live down the street from it.
It's true. It was the perfect. Paul lived near the Diamondback Saloon, which is now like Diamondback Banquet Hall, whatever the case may be. And he used to live in the apartments right next door. So it was like the perfect combination. Then Denny's was just right down the road. So when we leave Diamondback, go to Denny's and then go back to Paul's house.
Now, how we got to Denny's from Diamondback, I don't know how, but we made
I think there was at least somewhat.
How we got to Denny's to Diamondback, I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, no, that was the worst. I'm not saying, I'm not praising its service. It was the worst service at any restaurant ever.
Yeah.
But when you're drunk, I don't think it matters.
No, because we were just hungry. That one time we waited over an hour. It was at like 1 or 2 in the morning, and we got out of the bar, and then I think it's me and Evan and some other people. We were like, it was like over an hour wait for some fucking pancakes and shit.
Yeah. All right, fellas. So let's push through these topics here.
That's fucking great.
Rule summer.
It's true though.
Yeah, Waffle House is a little sketchy, depending on where you go.
I've never been to Waffle House.
Is there a Waffle House in Michigan?
I feel like there is, but I don't know where. All I see
is
is
one in
videos on
Ohio.
World Star.
I know there's a couple in Ohio, but I don't think there's any in Michigan.
Who needs Waffle House when you have Denny's at 2 a.m.?
Yeah. Waffle House is more entertaining because the employees fight back.
You hear about the Waffle House effect thing that's in Florida with the hurricanes and everything that's going on? So they describe the hurricanes by how the Waffle House, is open or closed. So it's like the Waffle House effect. If it's a bad hurricane coming and the Waffle House closes, that means you need to get your shit and get out of here. But if the Waffle House is still open, they're like, all right, this hurricane isn't that bad. You'll survive it.
The fuck
I don't think I want to live in a place where if any hurricane's coming, I'm not going to wait until Waffle House is open or closed. I'm just getting the hell out of there regardless.
It's a Waffle House here. That's what a lot of people down there, I guess, live by. Like, oh, the hurricane's not that bad. All right, Waffle House is still open.
It's fucking great.
Florida thinking right there for you.
Hey.
Oh my god.
All
right, fellas. So moving on to this next topic here. Paul, you said that a different fast food joint is doing us a favor and bringing us millennial stuff back.
Yeah, the Taco Bell. They're bringing back their old menus stuff for like nostalgia, like flashback era. So a couple items from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. A couple items are like the Gordita Crunch. There's the apple empanada coming back. There's the Maxi Melt from the 80s that's coming back. So
are they bringing back the cinnamon twists?
They've had the cinnamon twists.
Yeah, there's cinnamon twists haven't left.
See, I go to
shows you how much we're gonna talk about.
I don't go to Taco Bell often. How about
that's
that?
good. This makes better from two of us. Because we go a lot. But yeah, no, so they're just bringing it back. And then there's like steel tumblers and cups you can buy with like the old drink logos on it and shit. It's kind of cool.
I don't think I'd buy a steel, but
I think a couple of them had the Chihuahua Old Chihuahua on it.
Oh, you got to get
yeah.
that. You got to get
Yeah.
that.
I might consider it. That doesn't sound like a half bad idea, but yeah, Bree and I have gotten Taco Bell a few times. We've gotten that was it the Cantina Bowl or whatever?
Mhm.
That shit was really freaking good.
The
I always wanted to
Cantina
try
chicken
that.
taco is really good.
I tried the Cantina taco. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I always wanted to try the Cantina bowls. I just like
So good.
Pretty good.
It's really good. And I love it because I mean for two people you get 2 bowls. It's like under $20. Meanwhile, like if you go to Tropical Smoothie or anywhere else, it's like $30-$40. And I remember
Oh,
Tropical
yeah.
Smoothie being like $20-$25 for the 2 people.
Dude, freaking Taco Bell used to be $17. You would feed a family of 6. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Now
that's
it's like
actual.
for us 3 and Jack, it's like $45 at fucking Taco Bell.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And they're all
Insane.
combos. It's not like we're getting extra shit. It's all combos and random shit. So it's just ridiculous, dude.
Bullshit.
Damn.
$45.
used to go far.
$45 back a few years ago would get you a whole menu.
Dude, yeah, you could feed like your entire family plus the neighbors for that much.
You know, not Taco Bell, McDonald's, dude. McDonald's is the same way.
Yeah. I was gonna say $20 back then could get you far in the Taco Bell drive-through line. Nowadays, it's barely close
Well,
to
everything they
meal.
have in the dollar and the $1, $2, $3 menus is shit. So yeah,
Yeah, but it's old school shit that we used to like. Like
I feel like if they're gonna bring back the nostalgia menu, bring back the nostalgia prices too. Goddamn it! Like don't be fucking paying because the Mexi Melt used to be like 80 cents. Now they're charging like $3.
They would go broke if everything was back that
Bro,
low.
like everything
everything was $2.
Yeah, like the Mexi Melt should not be $3.50. Same with everything else. It's all like today's prices, not the 90s prices. It's stupid.
I low key want a crunch wrap right now. Talking about it. A crunch wrap or a cheesy gordita crunch.
Ooh. Baja Blast.
Can I get a Pepsi?
Have you guys tried that gelato? They have a Baja Blast gelato. No.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm not daring enough to try all that.
So I haven't tried that, but there is an ice cream shop. I want to say it's like called Dairy Whip or something like that. They actually make a Baja Blast ice cream. It's pretty good.
But it's not Taco Bell. So Taco
It's
Bell.
not Taco Bell, but
Taco Bell has
good.
a secret ingredient to the Baja Blast.
It's like the secret Krabby Patty.
Cocaine.
Low key, I heard the actual like way to make it is Sprite and Powerade, blue Powerade.
Would that work?
I don't know.
That actually wouldn't be a half bad.
I heard it's kind of like almost similar.
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 Yeah, similar.
Similar.
Yeah, no, yeah. I heard that's like and then you could throw some vodka in it and get you a little spiked Baja Blast.
Thing. Paul, I'm bringing over. I got a 5th of Tito's in my freezer.
Oh, great! Can't wait.
I'll just barge through the door and be like,
I'm
Paul.
gonna be fucking, drinking on a Sunday night. Yeah, that's me.
Paul,
Hey, live wow.
He'll be fine. All right, fellas.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. He'll be all right.
He'll be all right. So sticking with the bringing back old things, you guys remember going to GameStop when a new game came out and you stayed up super late and you had to wait in a long line for one of your favorite video games?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks like GameStop is bringing back the midnight release again. So what was your guys' favorite game, or what was the most memorable midnight release that you can remember when you had an Xbox, when you had a PS2, whatever the case may be? What was your guys' favorite game to wait for?
Modern Warfare 2.
Yep. It's probably had to be a Madden game for me. I do remember standing outside of GameStop at like 11 o'clock with like 5 or 6 other people waiting for them to open.
Freezing your nuts off.
Yeah, freeze my nuts off for Madden. And I pre-ordered it too, so I got all the extra shit. So
That's the only bad thing about all the good games. They all came out around the holiday season, so it was all like cold as shit.
Yeah, nothing came out in the summertime.
Nothing really, no.
I remember. Oh, I had the Modern Warfare 2 Xbox.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was shit.
Oh my god, it was all like black camo, and the game came with it. And I remember just going over our old buddy Josh's house and just playing that nonstop. We stayed up all night, and I remember we got tired like around 3, 4 in the morning, and then we would stand outside without a jacket on, and to wake us back up because it was so cold, so we can go back in and play the video game. And then once 6 or 7 in the morning hit, we would just pass out for the day and then wake up and play it again. And we rinse and repeat for the entire weekend.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, we were dedicated. We were dedicated, man. But that was back, we would also stand outside. I used to smoke cigarettes back at that time, so we'd stand out and have our cigarettes, be like, all right, nicotine, wake us up. Cold air, wake us up. Got to go back in there and play again. Have our Mountain Dew.
Cold Red Mountain Dew.
Remember another time when the first God of War came out, like the PS3 God of War, PS2 God of War, one of the two, and I got like a couple pizzas, and we just stayed up all night, and like I think I damn near beat the game. It was good though. That's awesome.
Times are so much simpler back then.
Right.
Times are simpler back then. I don't know how well this whole midnight release is going to work now that kids nowadays are so used to just their game being downloaded onto their system at 11 or midnight. So I don't know how well this is going to work.
Yes, we'll see. I know I can't make it to no man anymore.
No.
I can't make it. I can't make that at all. All right, fellas. So speaking of just bringing back throwback, what kind of clothing did you guys wear in high school, right? So everyone had, I'll say name brand. So you had, American Eagle, Abercrombie and Fitch. What was again? Hollister. What was another one?
FUBU. I used to wear a lot of FUBU back in the day.
FUBU. Nautica.
Got them Jenko jeans.
Jenko.
So I was an American Eagle dude myself, but do you guys know the ex-Abercrombie CEO was recently arrested?
Oh,
this is updated as of October 23rd, so 3 days ago. So the former CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch and his partner have been arrested and charged with running a prostitution and international sex trafficking business.
Oh, shit.
Right. So this article comes from BBC News, and authorities arrested former fashion executive Mike Jeffries, his partner Matthew Smith, and the couple's alleged middleman James Jacobson on Tuesday morning. Federal prosecutors say that the men used force, fraud, and coercion to engage in violent and exploitive sexual acts. So, the FBI opened an investigation last year, and BBC revealed claims that Mike Jeffries and his partner sexually exploited and abused men at events they hosted in their Newark residences and hotels around the world. So another dirty old man, and it goes on to say the ex-CEO spent millions of dollars on a massive infrastructure to support this operation and maintain its secrecy, prosecutor says, which included international travel, hotel stays, paid staff, and security for events. Prosecutors said there were 15 victims mentioned in the indictment, but alleged that the operation encompassed dozens and dozens of men. What do y'all make of that? Some rich dude using his money for shit.
It's the Diddy effect.
Cat Williams said it, man. Everything's coming out in 2024. So Cat Williams was right. That's just wild to me, man.
Yeah, that shit's fucking insane. Like, yeah.
I will say this isn't the first time there's been like bad news about this Abercrombie and Fitch owner or whatever, designer, whatever it is like that. I believe there's a documentary about it, his kind of wrongdoings on his rise to fame as well too, with how he's mistreated his workers at stores, the models, the designers as well too. So I'm honestly not surprised about this dude. He's kind of an asshole.
Piece of shit.
it's really interesting to always see all these millionaires and CEOs just try and uh, hide all this shit. So it's freaking nuts, man. Um, so switching gears, a topic that you guys are more familiar with than I am. I'm kind of, I'll say, new to the game, but I've been seeing clips about it. Who's your guys' tribal chief?
It's the OTC, baby.
It's the OTC. OTC. Paul, you want to talk a little bit about what's been going on?
So yeah, I watched last night's episode of SmackDown.
Oh boy,
it's pretty good. Did you watch it, Jeremy?
Yeah, I got to tap in a little bit to it. I definitely saw the ending with Jay and Jimmy.
So well, first off, Randy and KO at Crown Jewel are official. The match finally is sanctioned. Then so now, as of right now, we have Liv and Nia, Randy, KO, Gunther, and Cody. And then I don't know if they're gonna be setting up like an OG bloodline and new bloodline. I'm assuming they are. But as far as I know, those are the matches so far. Because it's the pay-per-view is next Saturday. Oh, sorry. PLE is next Saturday. But at the end of the show, the new tag team, Motor City, new to WWE, the Motor City Machine Guns, they've been around for like 20 plus years. They've
been around for a while.
New Japan, Indies, all that shit. They finally got to push up to the main roster 3 days ago. Beat who did they beat for the they beat DIY.
Yes.
Beat DIY for the number one contender for the tag teams for Tama and Tanga Loa's belts. After they beat DIY, the Solo and them all come out, and then they literally challenge them to the tag team belts right in front of everybody, and Nick Aldis approved it. So they did their thing, and then of course there was going to be some interference. So one of the guys threw a ref in front of the Motor City guys. Ref got knocked out. That's when excuse me, I think Jimmy came out and saved him. And then sorry, man, shit, tickle. Jimmy came out and saved him. And then Roman came out the same time as Jimmy did. And then after that, it was like they were going at it again. And then Jay fucking finally showed up. And then people went crazy, went all yeet, and yeah. So at the end of it, Jimmy and Jay finally hugged, and then Roman was in front of like the entrance and looked on, and yeah. So essentially, we now have the OG bloodline and the new bloodline.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm happy though for the. Listen, I'm very happy for the Motor City Machine Guns. I don't care that they won on a gimmick; they fucking still won, and they deserve it. So I'm glad for them. But I'm also glad that Jimmy and Jay are back. So
yeah, I'm half glad that they're back still.
I mean, Jimmy wasn't gonna do no solo run on himself. Like he's not a solo dude like Jay. Jay was good in the solos, but like
yeah.
Let's be real. He's a tag team aficionado.
I mean, I think if you coached him up a little bit more, he could have been a very good solo run. But then again, do you have time to coach him up and get him to that point?
Right. But I think everybody wanted this. So.
Oh yeah, that Survivor Series Bloodline versus Bloodline match is gonna happen.
Definitely, for the fans.
Oh, for sure. And then you mentioned something about your boys. I guess not boys, but your group, the Wyatt Six.
Yeah. So they weren't on it this week. Last week, the final testament, which is like Karrion Kross and those two fucking huge ass motherfuckers, Azul and
Was it
Azar.
AOP or something like that?
Yeah.
Authors of Pain.
Yeah, with Scarlett, hot ass, Jesus Christ, and then
They are doing nothing with her, by the way.
no,
Nothing.
well, she's just like a valet. She's not supposed to.
Like valets could wrestle too. Like what?
Yeah, she can wrestle, which is crazy. She's actually pretty good. But they came out with the Miz because the Miz is, you know, against pretty much everybody, but it was against the New Day, and Xavier is already about to switch heel to turn heel. I don't know what they're fucking waiting for, because him and Kofi have been at each other's throats lately, and then, which sucks because they had that one guy come in, that huge ass motherfucker. They got tossed out of the WWE. You know what I'm talking about, Jeremy?
Wait, what are you talking about?
The guy that got tossed out of WWE that was going to be with the New Day. Essentially,
I know who you're talking about. He's been around WWE for a while, just in and out, back and forth, but they don't really have anything planned and set for him, so they just ended up releasing him. Odyssey Jones.
That's what it was. Yeah.
He'll end up probably like AEW or something like that, to be honest with you.
It was gonna be good, but he didn't like the direction Kofi was going with him, so Xavier got all bitchy. And then this past week, because the Wyatt Six targets people who go against like morals and family and shit. Bo Dallas used to wrestle and with the Miz, and he feels like the Miz turned his back on, because he turned his back on R-Truth. Essentially, him and R-Truth are, you know, beefing again, because R-Truth cost him the tag belts, even though he was going to lose those tag belts anyways. Like, let's be real. So the Wyatt Six came out, interfered with the Miz's match against them, and they attacked all the Final Testament and the Miz. It was awesome. So
good shit. Good shit.
Yeah. I'm glad though that it's like they're finally back in, because I didn't like that shit. I mean, the shit with Chad Gable was cool, but it was just like, all right.
I think it went on for too long.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you think they were milking it?
Yeah.
I get the build up, but you know, fuck, whatever. Just get to it.
Yeah, you got to have a plan in the direction of where you're trying to take this faction or what you're trying to do, and they just kind of seem to be kind of in the middle. They show up, leave, and then show up again 2 weeks later.
Yeah. So all good storylines, man. Obviously, Jey Uso is my favorite wrestler as of right now. So I'm excited for the OG Bloodline. That's probably my favorite storyline that's been going here. But I got to get me a Jey Uso shirt. I think they're doing like a live event here in Detroit in December, I think it is.
Yeah, their holiday tour.
Yeah,
they're coming to Grand Rapids pretty soon.
Oh yeah, too.
Yeah, that's an overnight trip for sure.
They're doing Raw there though.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun though. Should be fun. So, alrighty, fellas. So, talked about that. So, I got an "Am I the Asshole" for you guys today. So I'm gonna pull this up here. Had to sign into Reddit and do all that fun shit. All right. So I got two for you today. So, am I the asshole for not prioritizing spending time with my sister/niece? Right. So it goes on to say, my older sister, 32, recently texted me, 27, expressing her frustration that I'm not prioritizing spending time with her and my niece. Niece is 12 years old in the last year. She mentioned that it's extra frustrating since I live nearby. The rest of the family is 30 minutes away, and I'm the one they are closest to. I do have a good bond with my niece, but lately I've been swamped with work and a side hustle, leaving me with little free time. My niece is usually home during the weekdays, and she spends weekends with her dad, who lives an hour and a half away, which makes plans difficult. I feel like my family assumes that since my boyfriend and I don't have kids, we have all the free time in the world, but it's truly not the case, as we both have to work a ton to be able to stay afloat. I've been keeping my sister at arm's length because of her growing resemblance to our toxic mother. And in parentheses, it says manipulative, narcissistic, which has affected my relationship with my niece. It sometimes feels like my sister reaches out mainly to vent or to ask for unreasonable favors, and she doesn't show much interest in my life. I haven't communicated this to her at all because she's a mental health therapist and likes to use that as a trump card when we are having these kinds of convos. I may be the asshole because my niece is an only child and my sister is a single mom. She has cousins but doesn't get to see them much. Our mother and grandmother plays favorites and picks my brother's kids over my sister's child, so my niece gets the short end of the stick frequently. My niece also looks up to me a lot and talks about mirroring her life after mine, as we are very similar. Her text has been eating me up inside because I feel guilty, but I also started to learn setting boundaries slash prioritizing myself in therapy, and am not really looking to spend a lot of time with kids and or manipulative people right now. Am I the asshole for not prioritizing spending time with them?
Hmm.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, this one's a little bit
It's iffy.
emotionally deep. Let's just put it that way.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, this was rough. This was a tough one, man. I'm not too sure who's the asshole in this situation.
Right. Like, well,
So you guys are unsure?
can you really call her the asshole?
Huh?
Can you really call them the asshole?
I don't think she's an asshole. I think she's just setting up healthy boundaries. I mean, in a sense, that's like her sister's kind of an asshole for making her feel bad, and using kind of like that as a like trying to gaslight her. Be like, you're not doing anything today, are you? I mean, you're single, or you got your boyfriend, and you guys aren't doing anything. So I think the sister's the asshole. So I don't think she's the asshole in this one.
Right.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
All right. So you guys. All right. So I got 3 now. Right. So
Found another one.
So this one is: am I the asshole for putting my trash cans in front of my house so my crazy neighbors across the street will stop parking in front of their house when they don't even use their fucking driveway?
Already, this is a no. Already, because I feel like I'm going through that now.
And the person is me. Am I the asshole for doing the shit? Because it fucking annoys my wife and I so much, because I always park out in the street because she's got a newer car and I want her to use the driveway. And then the house across the street literally has people coming and going at all hours of the fucking night. No one fucking works. I'm pretty sure I've seen a crackhead walk out of there at one point.
See, it's a trap house. That's all.
Yeah, it's a trap house. I really don't know what goes on in this house, because there's an old white dude, and then there's a random dude, and then they got like a little kid over there, and then they have like a teenager who never leaves the house, and every time she leaves the house, she's got freaking like pajama pants on. I'm like, what is this going on? And they always, as soon as I leave to go to work, shortly afterwards, they park right in front of our house. So whenever there's trash, we'll leave our trash cans there or try and block our driveway, and we'll leave it out there. Sometimes we left it out there for the entire fucking weekend.
The city doesn't come and bitch.
Yeah, wait.
But it's like, it's in front of your house, so it's kind of like the unofficial. It's like it's unofficially your spot, right? It's in front of your house. You park in front of your house. I'll park in front of mine. That's it. You got a you can use. Why don't you use your driveway? That's it.
Because
Are
it's
we-
a whole street. It's a whole block for them to use. That's why they're going to use it.
So are we the assholes?
I mean,
Well, yeah.
personally, I don't think so.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, good to know.
I don't think so. I would have done it 1,000 times over as well too, because we have neighbors that literally they have parking space in their driveway to fit at least 4 cars, and somehow, some way, a car ends up in front of our house. Somehow, that's theirs. I don't know how. You have plenty of parking space.
All right. So, all right. Fair enough.
You're still the asshole though. It's fine.
All right. So Paul thinks I'm an asshole. All right, that's fantastic. I'm definitely coming over with that vodka tomorrow.
I'm definitely going over.
Sunday is about to be lit.
Yeah, for real. Just ask Paul when he went up north with me and my buddy John how annoying we were with him, because John and I would drink, and every time Paul did not have a drink in his hand, we would look over and be like, Paul, grab a drink. And he's like, I'm just chilling right now. We're like, no, grab a drink right now.
He was trying to pace himself. That's all it was.
No,
Man.
fuck that. No, fuck
No,
that.
fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. Am I the asshole for forcing my friend to drink all weekend?
Yeah. 1000%.
Well, was it a birthday weekend? Were you celebrating?
No, we were just chilling. We were just chilling. That's all.
Was it a long work week? Like,
Probably.
Yeah,
See?
it was,
you're not the
just trying to
asshole
let it
then.
loose a little bit.
Major
All
asshole.
right. Do you guys want to do one more? One more? Or are you guys good?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do one more.
Am I the asshole for not inviting my entire family to my wedding?
Oh God.
I just went through this, so yeah, probably.
Yeah, this is not sounding great.
All right. Let's got engaged in 2022. We had an engagement party in early 23 and announced we would be getting married at a small wedding in April 2024. In a chat with my cousin Pip, these are all fake names, by the way, I said we are hoping for a small day, about 30 people, and it meant maybe not everyone would be invited. It came up at a kid's birthday party that we weren't at because we had COVID. My grandmother and my aunt lost their shit, blew up that not everyone has to be invited, and that's not fair. Nothing was set in stone. No invites had even been sent out yet, and I had 50 done. The way this person broke this out is kind of a little choppy. I was told what happened and was upset this occurred without us being there to explain why, and at an event that was meant to celebrate a 1-year-old. I told my dad what happened. Weeks later, my aunt and dad have had a heated discussion about what happened, and nasty things were said about me. The conversation ends with my dad cutting ties with his sister. My aunt rings me and tells me she's not upset about it and blamed the ordeal on others telling lies. She told me when I gave my grandma her invite, she will be declining and handing it back because it's not fair the rest of the family isn't invited. She went on to say things like, why are you getting married if you can't afford it? Why don't you wait until you can afford a big wedding? What gives her the right? Skip a few months to my son's first birthday party. My mom attempts to say hello to my grandma, who ignores her and won't even look at her, but acts normal with us. Mom is devastated and walks away for the rest of the party. If mom went near my grandma, grandma would walk away. After witnessing this, I made the decision not to even invite my grandma. Why would I, after seeing her treat my mom this way, and why would I want to go through the heartbreak of having her give it back? Skip to April. We got married without them. We had the best day, and it was about celebrating us. Neither of my aunts nor my grandmother contacted us, congratulated us, or even gave us the socials. I was a bridesmaid for Pip 5 weeks later, which Pip was her cousin. I was a bridesmaid for Pip 5 weeks later, and Ruby's daughter, Mel, was also. When I walked out, silence from them. When Mel walked out, Ruby and my grandmother shed tears because Mel looked beautiful in her bridesmaid dress. After the ceremony, I found my grandma, Ruby, Pam, and made the effort to say hello. I gave them all a kiss and a hug, asked how they were. I felt I did the right thing. Not once during the whole event did anyone ever congratulate us or even make mention of our wedding. Later, Ruby was dancing, and Mom approached her. Can we get together and sort this out? Nope. And Ruby left the dance floor. After the wedding, Pam's husband asked my mom and dad to get together with him and Pam. He wanted everything to go back to the way it was. Mom was excited and set a date. The following day, he messaged saying, "Sorry, Pam said no, said it's her family, and I'm not going to get involved. No context sense. It was my 30th birthday yesterday." And NIL. See, this person can't type. So no context sense. It was my birthday yesterday, and it's finished between us. So is this person the asshole for not inviting grandma, the aunt, and everybody to her wedding?
No.
Not really. I mean, a wedding is a lot, man. It takes a lot of planning, and it costs a lot of money on the people who are throwing its behalf as well too. Especially to send out all those invitations and to get all that stuff back. Like, it just takes a lot. Like, if you wanted to keep it small, just keep it small. Like, what does it matter?
We went through this last year, so no. we didn't invite people we should have invited or needed to invite. We were like, fuck it. So we made some cuts that we did. We kept people in hindsight that we shouldn't have kept, but that's, hindsight's always 2020. So it is what it is, but no, the person's not an asshole.
I mean, worst case scenario, get auntie and grandma an iPad and just zoom in to the wedding. Have a Zoom meeting for the wedding. Like, at least you were there,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. When we got married, there's people that I shouldn't have invited, and it can get very convoluted fast because other people are like, well, why didn't you invite your cousin so this person can hang out with your cousin? And then if your aunt is there, why don't you bring your other aunt so they can hang out? And it's not about them. It's about the couple. So they're fucking making a big deal out of nothing. It's about them. So you're just being selfish. That's it. So no.
If we had all the money in the world, I'm sure we would invite every single person in our families and extended families to this wedding, but that's not possible.
No, not gonna fucking happen. Not gonna fucking happen. All right. So general consensus on that. Alrighty. So switching into sports here. Obviously, we got Lions and Titans tomorrow. So and without JMO. JMO suspended for 2 games for what all?
Don't know.
No one knows.
No.
Yeah, it's just like it's not performance enhancing shit.
He didn't even know what it was for. They won't tell him.
So he's just gonna accept the 2 games and that's it.
I mean, there was rumors that he was going to try and appeal it, but I think the team and him and talks with the team and everyone just said, "Hey, just sit these 2 games out. Just call it quits. There's no need to prolong this anymore because we're going to need you later on in the season. So just sit out these next 2. We got you."
So they got Titans tomorrow, and then next week they're at Packers, right? Division rival. So that'll be. It sucks that we won't have JMO, but hopefully we'll get Laporta and Wright involved a little bit more. So I mean, we got a lot of weapons, as you know, we freaking saw against the Vikings, which was a hell of a fucking game.
Yeah.
So that one made me nervous. But yeah, your guys' predictions for Titans Lions.
85-2.
Good Lord.
By the way, we were totally wrong with the Cowboys and Lions one. I did not think that we would be that off.
No, I think for the Titans, I think it'll be like another one of those 34-20 games. It's because they don't really have a defense. So we should be in good shape. So I say 34-20.
Dude, this game is a blowout. I'm not even giving the Titans any credit for this. Give me 34-10. I think in the second half, halfway through the third quarter, you'll see all the backups and you will get a full quarter of Hendon Hooker.
Okay. All right. That's a bold one. I say it's going to be 38-17.
Now, keep in mind, Titans have won the last 6 matchups. So,
but they didn't have Will Levis as their quarterback.
Very true. It's very true.
And they don't have DeAndre Hopkins. So,
D-Hop is now on
Not like it matters that they had him anyways.
True.
Yeah. So now D-Hop is now on KC, right? Because KC is battling a lot of wide receiver injuries.
Motherfucker runs a 4.9. How's that going to help him?
Who the fuck knows? But
Mahomes is just gonna throw it up there to him. Like he's down there somewhere. Fuck it.
But I don't think it's not the D-Hop of old. Everyone thinks that D-Hop is still D-Hop. Like you'll see probably flashes of him. It gives him another weapon. But D-Hop is getting up there, man. This is what his 10th season, something like that.
So I said last week, motherfucker doesn't. You'd be lucky to get fucking 600 yards out of him this year.
If that.
Yeah. So I say 38-17. Paul, you said 35.
I'm changing it. I'm going 40-10.
40-10. Jesus.
40-10. All right. 40-10. I say 38-17. Jeremy?
Give me 34-10.
34-10. All right. Good. So we talked about that. And then Jeremy, what were you talking about this Lions curse?
Oh, so it's the Lions curse for all the teams that face us. After they face us, they go on to lose the next week. It has happened to basically every single team that the Lions have faced and they've won against. So the Lions curse just continues on. You've seen that with Minnesota on Thursday Night Football. Couldn't get it done against the Rams, and curse just continues on.
Not mad about that. So we take sole possession of first in the NFC North.
And speaking of Rams, I'm hearing Cup might be coming, hopefully, in the future.
Cup
I don't think here, though. I think he's going to be going somewhere else, though, unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't think – no. I think we're solid with the weapons.
We're supposed to be like a dark horse candidate, though. But
what will we have to give up for him, though?
Yeah.
You're just coming off the injury last year. You're just coming off an injury for the last 4 or 5 weeks. It's not the Cup when you got Triple Crown, I can tell you that.
It's probably like a 3rd round pick, if anything. I don't think anything crazy is going to, I don't think the Rams are going to ask for anything crazy for Cooper Kupp, honestly.
I don't know why we haven't pulled the trigger on getting an edge rusher, but.
Yeah. I was just going to say, they were talking about what's his face from the Bengals practice squad.
The Bengals, or are they talking about the Browns?
Obviously, you heard Zadarius Smith, Myles Garrett. Obviously, you heard Max Crosby.
Oh, fucking Myles Garrett.
We're not getting Myles Garrett. We're not getting.
We could get Myles Garrett. Come on.
They would never get rid of him.
We're for sure not getting Max Crosby. That's out of the picture. No. I think Myles Garrett is your next best thing.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm surprised they haven't pulled the trigger yet, but I guess if we're still winning games, maybe that's where.
But when it gets to the crunch time and the later part of the year, we're gonna need that.
Yeah,
because if we can't pressure the quarterback, we're one-sided. we can't have that.
So we'll see. We'll see where we're ending up. So, talk about Cup. The Bucks, the only team to beat the Lions, are now they are
wide receiverless.
Yeah.
Did you see that Godwin injury? Oh my god!
I didn't see the Godwin injury.
Oh my god, his leg was turned or up, facing the other way, upside down. It was just.
Was it all right? So
turned around, but his foot, instead of laying down, was laying up, and it was no bueno.
So Bucks, Mike Evans, Godwin. Godwin's out for the rest of the season probably. Mike Evans is out.
I think they're saying week 11 for Mike Evans, but it might be the whole season because it's a torn hamstring. So
yes,
that usually takes, especially when he's a little bit older now. So it'll take him a little bit longer to recover, but hopefully not.
That's tough.
He wants to get his streak of 1,000 yards intact still.
We'll see how that one works out.
Yeah.
Dodgers and Yankees played last night. Hell of a game one.
I did not watch that. I forgot it was going on.
Yeah.
A little bit of it.
Freddie Freeman, walk-off grand slam, first time in World Series history. And I saw the clip. One thing I love about baseball is when a walk-off happens and the crowd just explodes. There's something magical about it. There's just something like bone-chilling. I don't care which team you go for, but you hear the crowd go crazy. It's wild. Just wish it was the Tigers. And I'm glad the Guardians got eliminated.
Yep.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, fuck the Guardians.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I'm glad. So who are you guys pulling for? Dodgers or Yankees? It's the battle of the payroll, as Paul called it.
It is.
Wait, what team is Shohei on? Dodgers?
Dodgers.
Give me the Dodgers.
I want Dodgers too.
I don't like the Yankees, so yeah, Dodgers in 6.
It'll be good. It'll be good. So Dodgers in 6.
The Dodgers just have too much talent. It's like unreal. Yankees do too, but they have more aim. They're more aimed for home runs and flashy show. They're not really built for like extra base hits or like stealing, like like the Dodgers are. So Dodgers have better pitching too. So yeah,
So we'll see.
it's gonna be great. Gonna be a good series though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Switching to basketball. Have you guys heard of this team, Detroit Pistons? Are they still a thing?
Who?
Surprised they're still a thing.
Okay, stop sleeping on the Pistons. Like
Who?
they
Detroit
are
who?
making improvements.
Detroit who?
They're making improvements now. That I mean, yesterday's game didn't go as we planned it to, but they were close.
Improve on what?
They were close. Like we were improving on bringing talent here. You got Tim Hardaway Jr. You brought back Tobias Harris.
Who?
I mean, even though Asar Thompson is out right now, they should be getting him back hopefully soon.
Tobias Harris, the guy who's been arrested for highway robbery of every single team that he's ever been on. The guy who's made more money and has produced absolutely nothing, and he's not an all-star caliber player, and he's making shitload of money. You talking to him?
Who?
You talking like Ben Simmons type of player?
He's not Ben Simmons type of player. Like he's better than Ben Simmons. Come on,
He's
now.
better than Ben Simmons, right? But to pay him all that money, he at least needs to play better.
He is playing better. It's the team in general as a whole has to play a lot better as well too.
He was on the
Defense has gotten
76ers.
better.
Just because they
but
have to
shooting
play
is
better
still
doesn't
an
mean they
issue.
will play better.
He was on the
Shooting is still an
76ers.
issue.
Doesn't do shit.
Shooting is still an issue that they need to work out and get better with. Cade needs to be the floor general and basically take control.
He's
of
the only
this
one that
team.
can score.
He's the
Tim
only
Hardaway.
player.
Did you not see the game opener?
Tim Hardaway Jr. is washed the fuck up already. Okay.
He is not washed. My man was draining threes out there.
Well, okay. Oh, is he Klay Thompson now?
He's not Klay Thompson, but hey, they had a 8-point lead going into the fourth, and somehow, some way, just let it slip away.
Somehow, some way.
Oh,
The
only
Pistons.
8 points. Such a big
Crazy how
lead.
that works.
God, I only need 3 threes to go, to blow that lead.
Kind of like we only won 20 games last year.
Well, if we would have distracted Tyrese Halliburton a little bit with some more white girls, then we could have won that game.
Yeah.
Detroit's not the place to distract people with white girls. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we need I think after this year, if we win like less than 30 games, we should probably sell the team. I'm just saying.
No, come on now.
Sell that team, dude.
Dude, the Vegas win total over and under has dropped. It was at 32, now it's at 28.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. So
It's gonna keep
we're not a
dropping.
playoff team, so
It's gonna keep dropping.
Yeah.
It's gonna get under 20 in the middle of the year. Watch.
come on. Was
Come
it
on,
last
Paul.
year we lost the most consecutive games in a row with like 29 or something like that?
I think so, yeah.
Do you
28,
think
29.
JB Bickerstaff is our answer to a fucking like at least a good run?
I think JB Bickerstaff is a good start.
But how many different times have we started?
I mean,
the
come
last
on.
10
The
years.
years with
This is like
Monty
our
was a
fifth
wash.
rebuild.
Let's be real.
This is like our 5th rebuild.
We had Monte for 1 year.
And it was a wash. So, like, it was pointless of him even being
We
here.
had a motherfucker who won a championship and took him 4 or 5 years to get to a point of getting
What's his name?
Dwayne Casey of
Dwayne
getting
Casey. Yep.
okay basketball, and it's gone. It's a blimp. It's gone. So we ain't getting back to where we were.
Not saying we'll get back to where we were, but I just need to see a bigger improvement from the previous years that we've had before.
Not gonna happen, bro.
If we can get to like 35 wins, I'll be happy.
Yeah, you're sorry to burst your bubble, but
let's wait another 20 years for a championship.
20 years?
Yeah, we won in 04. It's 2024. It's been 20 years and we haven't done shit. Yeah. Does that make you feel old?
Yeah, very old.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the last time the
Very
Pistons.
old.
That's the last time Pistons were relevant. It was the mid 2000s.
But like, if the Lions are up and coming, and then the Tigers are up and coming, like
Red
Wings and Pistons should follow
got
suit.
that same talent that they do.
No, we're nowhere.
First
near.
off, the Lions are a Super Bowl favorite. The Tigers at least made it to the playoffs and won a couple games in the playoffs. They didn't just make it to the playoffs. They at least won a couple games in it. The Pistons aren't even closely being in contention to be the 8th seed in the fucking East. So it's not anytime soon.
They're not
We
even
would have to get rid of one of our core players to get someone back in order to build something. It's not going to happen. We would have to get rid of Ivy or Cunningham, which I said last week we should get rid of fucking Cunningham anyways because we're wasting his talent.
And we can get great draft picks for him.
We're wasting his talent here. Poor guy is scoring 30 and 10 and we lose by 20. Like, come on, man. He's got no help.
We'll just have to wait and see on this one. I still got faith in him.
Okay. All right. Keep drinking.
20 and 62 this year.
20? No, stop.
Yeah, I'll go 25. How about that?
Oh, shit.
25 and 50, 57.
32 wins at least.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you're going into the 30s, huh? Look at you. That's almost ridiculous as the Clippers parking prices, right, Paul?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
How much are they charging?
$70 for parking at the New York Clippers arena.
Is that every single
Outta
game?
here.
I guess. I don't know. $70. And that's not to mention if it's like a popular game. So say if the Lakers, are coming in or somebody else popular, it's going to be like more than $70.
That's just a park in the parking structure, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm finding some street parking somewhere. I'm not paying $70.
That's LA though. So LA a street parker is probably like 50. So you're not really paying that much less.
All right, well, I'm Ubering to the arena. Fuck this.
Yeah, I'd rather Uber to any freaking arena.
Have you guys heard about this new arena though? It's kind of like crazy how like they're gonna like each seat they can monitor how loud you are, and the person that game with like the loudest, who is consistently like the loudest, can get like a free concession or something like that. It's kind of cool.
I'm not screaming my lungs out for some damn popcorn.
No, I'm good.
And who's gonna be screaming for the Clippers? They suck.
Let's be honest.
Kawhi ain't shit.
Kawhi's not going to be around the team for like the next 6 months.
Paul George is washed up, so yeah, it's no, not looking good.
No, not looking good at all. So obviously, Jeremy, you mentioned before our podcast we got Michigan State tonight. Any predictions going in?
Michigan State takes this one, brings Paul Bunyan back home. And unfortunately, Michigan does not win another single game the rest of the season, and they miss out on a bowl.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think they're winning. Just because it is the rivalry game tonight, I think that's like their only shining like star to get them to win. But even so, like their quarterback play is atrocious, and their offensive play is atrocious. So we'd be lucky to score 20 points this game.
So it looks like Davis Warren is expected to start, and
Davis Warren, yeah.
We're going to throw it to the other team 85 times today. So, yeah.
It's not going to be pretty.
No.
Didn't even have faith in the starting Alex Orgy. That's messed up.
Yeah.
You couldn't even have a proper orgy in the end zone. I mean, come on, man.
I heard there were supposed to be so many though, so many orgies in the end zone.
Wow.
Nah, who knows? It's not looking good for.
Yeah, we're gonna go like, how many games do they play in there? 12 games, 11 games?
Yeah, so this is game
yeah.
technically number 8. So if we win, we'll be 5-3. So I say our best case scenario for the rest of the season, Michigan goes 6-6. That's only if we win tonight and beat Northwestern.
We're going 4-8.
Because you still got to play Ohio State, Indiana, and Oregon too. Like, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't.
These are rough games.
Know what the fuck Oregon's gonna fucking do to us? Holy shit.
Yeah. And how did we lose against Illinois? Like,
Illinois is a good team. Illinois is a good team.
You got distracted by the jerseys. That's what it was.
Apparently.
I guess those helmets. It took 2 hours a helmet.
Oh my god.
Because they had to individually wrap them in leather. 2 hours a helmet.
Not worth it.
No, but we're going 4-8. Next year,
I'm gonna go positive. I'm gonna go 6-6.
Wow. Who are we gonna beat?
6-6.
Michigan State and then Northwestern.
I'll give you Northwestern, but then I said that against Illinois, and look what Illinois did. So
hey, I'm gonna say it's not gonna be pretty.
5-7.
6-6, 5-7. I'm going 6-6.
We're not getting a bowl game. We're not getting.
Probably not, but we'll see. No. Anything else, fellas? Anything else that we're missing? Do we got? I think we got a Go Off King segment. You got that? You want to save that for last?
Yeah, let's do it. Go ahead.
Do it.
So we mentioned this earlier. We kind of went off a little bit here, but are y'all tired of these fucking election ads? I am so fucking sick of my mailbox being assaulted daily.
Assaulted.
I
think I get more texts from political ads than I do actual people in my life.
Yeah,
actual.
I'm so fucking tired of all of this shit, and I hate this every single year. And I feel like this year it's been way worse than years past. I don't know what. Well, obviously we know what it is, but I'm so fucking done with reaching in my mailbox and pulling out like 8 different flyers, and then getting text messages, and then fucking the commercials when I'm watching TV. I'm so done with this shit. I'm over it. I'm considering moving to fucking Canada after this bullshit. I'm tired of it all. I'm really, really, really fucking tired of it all. And I hate it I'm glad it's because if this was every single year, I would be streaming from like Ireland right now. Yeah.
It's annoying. At this point, I don't care what Alyssa Slotkin or fucking Mike Rogers or fucking Joe Schmo did anymore. I don't care anymore. I just don't care. And then if I hear about Kamala paying for sex changes in prison one more fucking time, I swear to God.
I'm over it.
Okay, at this point, I don't care if they have sex changes. Go ahead. If they even had sex changes, who knows? Who gets this information? Why do you?
Why do we need to know this information?
Why do we need to know about prisoners getting sex changes? Why do we need to know? Why is that relevant to our election status? It's not like something that's relevant, not that our poor decline in healthcare or our unemployment or our housing market or the economy is nothing as important as sex changes in prisons.
Because that's what I base my political views off of, Paul.
That's fucked up if she does that.
Who had the most sex changes? Who gave away the most sex changes in a prison? That's
on top of that, they're eating the cats and dogs. Okay,
they're eating the cats and dogs. I'm so over this election shit. Evan, as you said, my mailbox has been assaulted.
Yeah.
My cell phone device has also been assaulted as well too, with text messages every single day from someone wanting my vote, needing my vote, telling me I need to vote. Don't tell me what to do.
And they're like
Just don't.
texting at like random hours of the day too, or like
Why
at
is it
night.
8:00 at night?
Yeah, I'm like, and then fucking Jamie looks over. He's like, she was texting you. I'm like, fucking goddamn Alyssa Slatkins texted me.
Directly texting you, Paul.
Pretty much.
She'd
How
be
does
like,
she have my
texting-
number? What the hell?
She's like, you up?
You're right.
You up? Come vote for me.
No, I'm not voting for any of you. No.
No.
So obviously, everyone has the right to vote. So please make sure you guys go out and vote. But
Go out and vote. Get the fuck over with it. Get this shit done.
Yes,
Fuck.
yes.
Get this
Jeez.
over with, please.
Fuck.
oh my god, I'm done with it. I'm fucking done with it.
Yeah.
All right, I feel better after that shit. I feel a lot better after that. Fellas, anything else that you guys want to bring up?
Nothing I know.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, long episode today, but awesome episode. Thank you, everybody, into another episode of the Broken Millennials podcast. Please check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Broken Millennials. And also check us out on YouTube where you guys can look and watch these episodes. We're going to be working on getting it on Spotify and Apple Music. So we're going to be working on that shortly. So make sure you guys check us out. Make sure you guys share it with your aunts, your grandmas, your moms, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins.
Alyssa Slotkin and Mike Rogers.
Mike Rogers, Alyssa Slotkin, Donald Trump, GDT, Kamala Harris. Share it with all the conspiracy theorists. Share it with everybody. All right. So thank you all for tuning in for another episode. Great job, guys.
Great job once again.